I was stabbed in my chest when I was in middle school. Now, this isn't fake. I have a scar on my chest from this. I was genuinely stabbed, and let me tell you how this happened in the first place. This all began in my 7th grade classroom, in my old ghetto school. This school is known for being one of the most ghetto schools in the entire state. Nobody really knows about it, and it's only known by the people who go there. So it's kind of an extremely niche and secret school. There's this one person who I was really big friends with. His name was Wayne. Wayne was a short white dude who acted a little bit just like me. He was a troublemaker, but he would be honest and take accountability whenever he was caught or in trouble. Man, this one time, me and him tried to walk home from school, which resulted in the bus being halted because we weren't on the bus. And soon after that, the principal was absolutely pissed. She called both me and Wayne up to the office, and she was screaming at the top of her lungs. And Wayne responded in the most calm, collected way ever. He said, "Honestly, it's my fault, and I'm sorry I did this. Don't punish him. It truly wasn't his fault." Now, holy. That was mature. Now, you're probably thinking, how does this mix into me getting stabbed? Well, here's the real meat and potatoes. There would always be some new kind of trend for pranking people in my school. It was always some stupid bullshit like, for example, the first one was nudging someone in their kidney with your finger for a violent jolting reaction. Then it got pretty downhill after that. It devolved into just straight up kicking each other in the nuts. Which like, isn't even funny. That shit hurts so bad. It's not even goofy at all, man. Even the kids were doing it. One time I was in in-school suspension and I was walking with the 2nd graders. I didn't really know what to do or say with the kids, and they were kind of fascinated with me. I was taller than them, and I was in the 7th grade. And because my school is full of ape-esque like beings, one kid decided he was going to hit me in my sacred area. And the thing was, I thought it was gonna hurt that bad. But this kid had some scary strength. At first, he hit my leg, which didn't really hurt. I still felt it though. Then he got a direct hit on my baby maker. I pray my kids aren't affected by this. That kid could actually like kill someone. I'm not gonna lie, like I saw exactly how he's gonna end up in life. You know when you could just look at someone and you know exactly how they're gonna be like in the future? Yeah, this kid's gonna be in jail for killing someone for sure. That kid has definitely fought before, somehow, for some reason. People say they can kill like 50 2nd graders, but if we're all clones of that kid, man, I don't even think he could take out 3 of them. And so these terrifying trends in my school only got more and more dangerous. They evolved into eventually actually being really, really dangerous. And the next one that came along got really serious. So let's get real. Okay, now that we're real, this new thing involved stabbing people, specifically with pencils. Now here's what they do. They get a really soft pencil that breaks easily when bended. Then they get the very tip of the pencil and break off the lead from the pencil so that it's round. Then you bite the middle of the pencil so to break off easily after being bended. And now you have a perfect play shank. We call these things planks. You see, when you nudge them at someone, it immediately breaks on impact. It's a perfect amount of nudge that makes someone actually feel uncomfortable. It makes you have like a physical, visceral reaction that replicates actually being stabbed in the gut. And I hated this so bad. I was genuinely so terrified of getting planked. Like, with the nut kicking, it was still very scary, but it was really fun. We'd move around in recess actively trying to avoid it, and we'd chill out for the rest of the day. It was something that would only happen during recess. And with the invention of this new trend, I was not safe anywhere. You could be sitting down, walking, chilling. You were always susceptible to being shanked. And it generally was the most unpleasing feeling ever. Like, it didn't hurt at all, but it made you feel a sort of way that I can't really explain. It's like the feeling of vomiting, or the feeling you have before you vomit, but you have no fluids that you can vomit. And let me tell you, my school sure did absolutely abuse the hell out of this trend, to the point where there's a pencil shortage. Pencils were actually something that were like rare to find in my school, and mechanical pencils were like golden loot. But the thing is, you should only be scared if you were someone that people didn't like. If someone doesn't like you, then they could get their whole gang to plank you up. There's this one time where 4 guys planked this one dude for snitching on someone. It traumatized me into being a good kid with nothing but amazing and awesome intentions. But being a good kid is extremely hard to do in my middle school. There's always trouble that you can get yourself into, which leads to you being susceptible to getting planked by school gangs. So in order to get on everyone's good side, I decided to do something that nobody was doing. I produced the product. Nobody knew how to make good planks, which resulted in big injuries. And you don't actually want to hurt someone when you're planking. That's against the rules, man. So I took initiative. Since I'm an arts guy and I do arts and crafts and stuff, I'm really good at making things. I'm a professional crafter. Ever since the 3rd grade, I've always been making class abominations and inventions. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really do miss making stuff in class. But here's what I did. I went to the concrete on the playground and I sanded down the sharp bits on this one specific spot. And I think even till this day, that permanent black smudge is still there. I did like 20 pencils a day in there. And I had this one glass shard that I had, and it wasn't that sharp, but it was just sharp enough to make indents in the pencil. Because a big issue with the shanks is that it was only indented in one side, which meant there's like a 50% chance that it won't snap, and you'll generally be like nudged super hard, which is against the rules because it hurts like hell, man. So I made sure that no matter what, my pencils always snapped and gave just a perfect amount of physical discomfort that just edged over the line of actual pain. And so everyone loved my product. I didn't sell them because being immune to being planked alone was all I ever wanted. And I was kind of crowned as the artisan, the arms dealer for this one. I have no idea how I wasn't caught doing this, because I would have definitely got expelled if I was found making these. But the thing is, all I'm doing is preventing injuries, making this much safer and a funner place for people. And so I was a household name, at least in my opinion. And this trend went on for the rest of the 7th grade year until my own creative creation stabbed me in my own back. Now that we know what we're working with, let me tell you how I got stabbed. Somehow, planking was being found out about, probably from Instagram stories, and so it spread to different schools. So this stuff was happening damn near everywhere. This is a really bad thing because people don't know the rules and protocols of planking. Some people could get seriously hurt from this, and so planking became a sensation within my local area. One time, me and my friend Wayne were bored, so I biked to his house, and we decided to bike all the way to a separate school because they had a gym and basketballs and whatnot. We wanted to shoot some hoops, and after riding our bikes for like a good 2 hours, we finally arrived to our destination. The thing is, this was after school, so there was like still kids in daycare, but these kids were grown for some reason, and they were like about Wayne's height. And although they're short, do not forget about that one kid who kicked me in the jewels. These kids look mean. I wanted to keep my distance and just play basketball with Wayne, but Wayne insisted that he wanted to go mess around with the kids, and so I followed along with him into this playground that they had. This place was your average park with playthings and whatnot, and there's these 4 devious, evil-looking kids who were playing tag in this area, and me and Wade decided to join in, and so we started playing tag with the second graders. And I'm not gonna lie, Wayne knew what he was doing, man, because this was so fun. I was absolutely dominating these kids in the playground. These kids were very, very slow, and my dominating and flowing testosterone and primal genes were truly showing. I was beating both Wayne and the second graders, dude. I had this method where I would roll underneath this little toy piano thing, and nobody could really slide like I could, so they would have to crouch or completely go around it, and my strategy pissed them off a lot. The more wins I got, the more I loathed and boasted about how good I was and how bad they were, and I was going against my own moral code. The whole reason why I made planks in the first place was to make peace. I was making conflict with these kids, and these kids don't know me. They don't know the inventions that I've made. They don't know that I am the arms dealer. And so, when we were playing our last round, I was playing on the stumps, jumping around, and one of the big kids was standing right where I was going to land, and I saw what he had in his hand. This got real, super quick. This was such a lighthearted moment. We were having so much fun. But one of the stupid kids decided, let me plank this guy because he's so good. But this was a different kind of pencil. This was hardwood. It was not soft at all. It doesn't break. There were no nudges in the sides, so it didn't snap. And worst of all, the tip of the pencil was as sharp as a razor blade. And so he lunged his pencil right between the gap of my rib cage, and this pencil went 2 inches deep into my flesh. The pencil slid in, and it had to be one of the most sharpest, most sudden pains I've ever felt in my entire life. Every time I moved my arm, I felt extreme pain. I screamed at the top of my lungs, which quickly silenced all of the birds in laughter. This pain felt like, okay, this is the best way to describe it. You know when you breathe out of nowhere and you feel that sharp, sudden pain and you think you're gonna die? Yeah, make it that, but like times 10. The thing is, I barely felt it because the adrenaline was so high. I just got stabbed. Me and Wayne biked home immediately. There was blood staining my uniform, and there's a small hole in it. The thing is, I only have like 2 uniforms, so one of my uniforms has a small hole in it forever. For some reason, I wasn't bleeding that much. I think it just hit one of my muscles. Like, thank God. But it was throbbing the entire ride. Wayne patched it and cleaned it all up when we went home. As, you know, he's been bit by dogs before. He's kind of like a medic at this point. Wayne was having a panic attack the entire time while he was bandaging me up. I've never seen him so stressed out before. He's a very low cortisol guy. I felt like I was the president under surgery. Guys, can we all say W Wayne in the comments, man? I know Wayne's probably gonna watch this video, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna tell him to watch it. What's good, Wayne? How you doing, man? Wayne was like my only friend who hasn't switched up or full-on changed into a different person. And dude, I miss riding bikes with Wayne so much, man. Lesson of the story is, don't plank people. It's funny. You do it safely, with protection, like, sex. I don't know, I thought that would be funny. Join my Discord if you're fat and ugly. I made memberships, so if you want to give me money to motivate me to make more videos, I'll gladly take the money. I love you guys. Cinco fam, out! Actually, before I go, here's some really cool fan art that a lot of amazing people have sent me in the Discord and on YouTube posts too. If you don't have Discord, you can just post it on your YouTube. But these look absolutely incredible and amazing and so gorgeous and so sexy. I love these pieces. so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here's my cool sick ass outro.
Texas? We're going to Texas? We're going to Texas in search of religious tolerance? That's going to be like trying to Texas in search of religious tolerance? That's going to be like trying to get Sneakers O'Toole to take his Sneakers off.
I'm not taking my
Sneakers off.
I'm not taking my sneakers
Off.
I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am sneakers off. I am sneakers.
O'Toole to take his sneakers off.
I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take his sneakers off.
I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take those
Sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take those sneakers
Off. I am sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take those sneakers off.
Now.
Take those sneakers off.
Now.
Take them off.
Now.
Take them off.
I am sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take those sneakers off.
Now.
Take them off, I said.
Now.
Take them off, I said.
Now.
Ah, let him go. We'll never catch him. Go. We'll never catch him. Not in these shoes.
I didn't.
Take them off, I said.
Now.
Ah, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not in these shoes.
I didn't take my sneakers off. I am sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take those sneakers off.
Now.
Take them off, I said.
Now.
Ah, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not in these shoes.
I didn't take my
Sneakers off.
Now.
Take them off, I said.
Now.
Ah, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not in these shoes.
I didn't take my sneakers
Off, I said.
Now.
Ah, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not in these shoes.
I didn't take my sneakers off. I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am sneakers O'Toole.
Hey, take those sneakers off.
Now.
Take them off, I said.
Now.
Ah, let him go. We'll